friends, and welcome to the Ponds Farmhouse. Today I'm going to show you how to make a climbing vine topiary. What we're going to use is a little bit of grapevine, some faux foliage here, some styrofoam, and some Spanish moss, along with some little green moss here. So this is just a quick and easy little tutorial, and I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see this. Okay, friends, the first thing I've done is I've gone ahead and I have stuck this little stick inside the center of this piece of styrofoam. I have another one the same length. These are just some sticks right out of the yard, but now you could use dowel rods if you don't have access to some good sturdy little sticks that you can use. These are about 4 inches long each. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add some hot glue here to the underneath side of this piece of styrofoam. We want a good little supply of it here. And we're going to take this and stick it right down into, well, if I can find the little hole there. There we go. We're going to stick that down and we're going to hold it firmly. Okay, once we feel like that this is attached itself firmly, then we're going to take our grapevine, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of separate it enough that I can bring this little stick up in between the grapevine so that it's holding it in place on the form. Now, the reason that I have a second one is because it's going to be a little wobbly. See, it wants to tilt. So what we're going to do with the second one is come in a different place between some different pieces of this, and we're going to stick this one in a little bit away from the other one. So we're just going to go ahead and get that in there as far down as we can get it, and see, now it's not wobbling anymore. So that's what we wanted. The very first thing I'm going to do now is go ahead and add in some Spanish moss. We're just going to put some in around the edges here. There's no science to this. Just put it in until it feels like it's starting to fill up around the styrofoam so that you can't see it. So we're going to get all this broken up and place in and around this. Feels like it needs just a little bit more. You really can't have too much. I'm going to put some, break this up a little bit and put some over on this side. Okay, so now we've got, now that we've got the moss in here good, what I'm going to do, just as an added precaution, is I'm going to take my hot glue gun again. And what we're going to do is we're just going to squirt a little bit of hot glue around the sticks that are holding the grapevine on, so that it attaches a little bit more securely. We just don't want it to start toppling over, so we want to get it really firm in there. Now, the next step is we want to start cutting some of this foliage apart. So I have some little wire snips here, and so I'm going to cut out a couple of pieces of it to begin with. And what we want to do with this is we want it to have the appearance of climbing up our grapevine. So the first piece that I've cut is I'm going to stick it right down here in the center, kind of covering up the little sticks. So we've got a little bit of growth here at the bottom. And now the next part, we want to take little individual pieces of this. We don't want anything too big, so I'm cutting it. So let me do this where you can see it. I'm cutting smaller little pieces. There's one strip. Put another one here. And another one. We just want small little pieces because we're going to let these like appear to be climbing up our grapevine. So I've got several little pieces here. And what we're going to start is I'm going to start kind of pushing them in around the grapevine. So we're going to put one piece in like here, and I'm going to kind of wind it around. I wanted to give you a little closer up picture of it. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It looks like a really climbing little vine on a grapevine. Here is a smaller version in a clay pot that turned out really cute. So I hope you like these, and again, I'll show you how these look actually in their permanent locations.